What's up, GW family? Welcome back to another video. Today's video, we are going to the Reptile Room STL, which is a new reptile room here in the St. Louis area. You guys have probably seen big content creators like Jay Tomsky, who was the photographer, videographer for Brian Barczyk, the legendary Brian Barczyk, and also folks like Tarantula Cat, who is huge in the spider world. She's also from here in St. Louis and does a lot of great content around critters and helping bring awareness to folks who might otherwise be terrified. But nonetheless, we're gonna head over to the Reptile Room STL to hang out with Mo, the owner, and learn about what he has in store for everyone near and far to come and visit and check out. There he goes.
How's it going, man?
It's going good.
How are you?
Doing well. Came bearing gifts.
Oh,
yeah. Yeah.
Now, just a few days ago, the Reptile Room STL celebrated their soft opening and official ribbon cutting. Unfortunately, I could not be there due to work, but you can catch the full behind the scenes on Jay's video. But today, Mo gave me a tour of their beautiful new shop, along with an exciting glimpse of what's to come.
Now, we're not like completely done.
Yeah.
You see, Cody's got to come back and like.
The cave looks amazing.
Yeah, it looks so much better than I think when you came. Cody like stayed up all night and like finished up his door.
So you guys were up to like 3 a.m., 4 a.m.
Yeah.
The night before you opened?
Yeah.
Holy cow. Wow.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
He almost got done painting it. He's got a little bit left. So he'll come back, I think, in a couple weeks and then finish like painting out and carving out the rest of the foam.
How?
And so then that'll be done. I think it'll look like pretty seamless.
How sweet.
Yeah. We got the Caiman's been settled in now. There you go.
Oh, great brag.
All right. So this is a. Are we good on lighting? This is a Curvier's Dwarf Caiman, and this is like a few, maybe 6 months old. And she came over to us, and she has been, she has a feisty personality most of the time, but she's pretty calm right now, actually, in front of the camera. So she eats insects at this age, but when they get older, they can take down small mammals, lizards, they eat little fish, that kind of thing. They're from the Amazon rainforest area. It's a Curvier's Dwarf Caiman, and it's the smallest crocodilian species in the world. What's really cool about them and other crocodilians is on their eyes they have what's called a nictitating membrane, and it's kind of like goggles underwater. They can shut that and protect their eye while seeing underwater with their eye closed. It's really cool. And if you look really close, you might be able to see on his jaw there's some tiny little black dots, and those are actually pressure sensors called ampullae of Lorenzini, and they sense movement in the water. So if like a fish is struggling around or swimming around, it knows where to go and catch that prey. It's really cool.
The whole vision behind the Reptile Room STL is to give people from near and far the chance to get hands-on with animals they never normally encounter or might even be too fearful to approach. Here, that opportunity becomes possible.
She's called pied because of the because of the white and then the other regular pattern. Interaction with animals is really important. A lot of times these animals seem big and scary, and they're not. And once you can get your hands on them and touch them and feel them and interact with them and get to know that, hey, this animal is actually thinking something, it has a personality, it's friendly, it's not going to do anything, you're not going to get hurt, your love for animals can grow.
Reptile Room STL is very fun. I mean, there's so much going on. There's tours, there's unique animals that you can check out, from tegus to alligators, and Tarantula Cat is even here doing little tours and whatnot. So that's really cool. So our fans can come and see her, and folks who are absolutely confused about the reptile, spider, insect world, they can come and learn from her directly, which is really awesome. And she's good people.
Cat said next week, so you have to be back next week.
Yeah.
All right, we
the
will
man.
do our absolute best. It's going to take a while. We'll try. Love you guys.
All right, man.
All right, brother.
All right. See ya.
All right, Kat, you're doing spiders here.
I am.
So fill us in. What's the gist here?
So I'm kind of like perfecting how I present these, and basically and this is how I've been doing it. I introduce each spider and I kind of say where they're from, and like I mention like little things like, oh, this is one of the most classic species. If you play Animal Crossing, you know, this is the one that they look like, and so I usually touch on that and try to relate it, especially like kids, if they've seen, you know, if we had an Ephonoploma samani, when I show it, I tell them like, oh, this is the same tarantula that falls on that guy's face in Home Alone.
Oh, yeah, Home Alone. Yeah.
So, you know, you want to like kind of relate to the kids with that. And then I mention like, oh yeah, this is a bird-eating spider. And then I usually say, but they don't really eat birds. You know, I think he's still eating a worm, and then I talk about how he's a man and how he looks big, but he's actually not that big compared to the females. The females are much bigger. And so, you know, I like low-key call him a weenie because, you know, he's a little. And then, so yeah, and then when I talk on all of these, I mention, you know, oh, if you live like 45 minutes south of St. Louis, you might find one of these in your backyard. And, you know, this is the Missouri tarantula. And then I say they're very closely related to this one, which is the Aphonoploma chalcodes or Arizona blonde. And I try not to do this really fast because I talk really fast. So I'm like trying to slow down a little bit.
Doing a great job.
Thanks.
Yeah. Where'd that come from?
This is Stephanie's.
What?
So she brought him because we need more snakes.
Oh, sweet.
And he's super chill. I don't know if I heard rainbow boas are a little bit nippy, but the ones I've met, never been.
Look at the colors.
Yeah.
Holy
Iridescence looks just crazy.
I've never seen one in person. How cool is that?
It won't hurt.
Did you have a retic? Or
Now I have a anaconda.
okay.
Yeah.
Yes. The way she feels reminds me of an anaconda. Like
And I just
feel like the way
She's strong. Holy smokes.
Yeah, like feel her.
Whoa. What?
How big's your anaconda?
Whoa, Mo. What's going on here? Mo, come on now. What is he talking about? Okay.
Now I'm gonna be like, how big is your Eunectus mirinus?
That's gonna turn the reptile people on there. What do I have here?
All right, so we have a Colorado river toad, and so this is like a juvenile. She is not full sized yet, but what's special about them are their little parotid glands right there. I'm wearing gloves because of those parotid glands. They actually secrete a little bit of poison or toxin that some people use for illicit substances, but you know, that's why we wear gloves here and we don't get involved in any of that. But this guy's a voracious eater. You put a cockroach down and they eat it right up. They're really fun toads.
Yes.
Sometimes it makes noise. Not today. Another sailfin down there, another beardy down here. His name is actually has two names. It was Spike and Big J. Jay named him Big J. And he came to us as a rescue. He was dropped off at a pet store, and he came to us really big, and we had to get him on a diet, and he's been doing well with us. So like a lot of beardies you'll find they're attached to their owners, and so obviously he came to us as a rescue, and so I don't know him as well as Alina does. Alina has been the one who's been taking care of him, and he'll just chill on Alina's lap. He'll just sit there for hours and hours and hours.
One thing I love about filming animals is when you get the camera close to them and you just see their eyes just like,
Yeah.
like, what is that?
Everywhere you look, there's something unique in every enclosure. From animals I've seen before, and to be quite frank with you, animals I have never seen in person in my life. Just like this legless lizard.
So in here we got a European legless lizard, and a lot of people actually think that these guys are snakes, and they kind of look like snakes, but they definitely are not snakes. For one, they have eyelids that you may see him blink, and they have ears, and snakes actually do not have any ears at all. So this is a lizard. It eats bugs in the wild. It eats snails, so he's pretty much full grown. But yeah, it's a great pet to have around if you are into lizards.
So cool. Yeah, so cool.
Yeah, he's fun. It's fun to see him hunt. Like if he has some cockroaches, he just goes right after the roaches, and they don't necessarily like being handled too much, but he tolerates it. He's actually really calm compared to a lot of them.
The staff on hand is extremely knowledgeable and passionate about what they do. For example, Steph Sanders here, who happens to be Mo and Alina's very first employee.
Yeah, well, it's crazy. I got my degree in wildlife biology. I think I graduated in 2021. And I've always had a heart for animals, especially the weird ones like the insects, the reptiles, the fish. And I actually kind of got into it the same way Mo did, where I brought a snake home and my mom almost disowned me. But I realized how therapeutic and awesome and cool they are. Like, they're so gentle, and you really feel like their energy feeding off of your energy. They're super therapeutic. I used to hold my snake before I took exams in college, and I swear it made me do better.
The Reptile Room STL carries a wide variety of dry goods and even feeder rodents and even feeder bunnies, if you need that for a big snake. But the real claim to fame is their awesome tarantula cribs.
So at the time, it was during COVID, we had a tarantula, but there wasn't really any good caging or anything to display your tarantulas. It was just pretty much just like plastic Tupperware. And so what we did was, my wife had bought a laser cutter at the time for a separate project, and I was like, hey, can you cut acrylic with it? And can you make an enclosure for this tarantula? She's like, yeah, sure, we got this. we did it, you know, messed up a few times, but then we did it and we posted online and everyone's like, oh, that's awesome. Can you make one for us? So, you know, we're from St. Louis, and actually I think the biggest tarantula YouTuber is from St. Louis. And so we got really lucky with that. And that's part of one of the big reasons Tarantula Gribs actually grew, was because Tarantula Cat, she's from St. Louis. We linked up and we collaborated, and she has her own line of enclosure. And so these are the blue ones, and that's her logo on there.
Oh, cool. So Mo was extremely gracious enough to bless me with this awesome Repticribs enclosure that, if I'm not mistaken, is fairly new within their whole business. It might not be new, so don't quote me on that, but I was honored to get my hands on one. Shout out to Mo and his wife, Alina, for, you know, welcoming me in with open arms and just showing me a good time while they're at the Reptile Room STL. I'm super excited to do more stuff with them. I even plan to take some of my animals over there to, you know, be ambassador animals as well, and you know, show them off, especially Jet, the Black Dragon, and possibly even Anakin, our Anaconda. I think those two right now are in a great spot to be able to be around humans, and, you know, if it doesn't work, then, you know, we just will either continue to work towards that or just not do it at all. But I definitely want to get them over there so that folks can get their hands on an Asian water monitor as well as the iconic green Anaconda. But nonetheless, if you've made it this far in the video, like I said, Mo and his wife were gracious enough to bless me with this Repticrib, since I am a reptile guy. So I need you guys to comment down below what I should put in this enclosure. Also, help me in thanking Mo and his wife for this gracious gift, as well as bringing something really cool here to the St. Louis area. It's so exciting. But yeah, comment down below, let me know what I should put in this enclosure. But before we go any further, I do want to announce the winner of the giveaway in the last video, which was someone helping me name our super rare white face cobra. Ooh. All right, name that stood out to me is going to be Blizzard. Petra Henning, 1402, right there. Where's your name? Oh, there we go, right there. If you can see that, right there. Petra Henning, 1405. Blizzard was a really dope name, and that's the name that we're gonna go with. I appreciate all of you guys for commenting down below. There were some really dope names. I mean, honestly, the names just kept getting better and better. But like I said, Blizzard is gonna be the winner. I'm gonna see and test you to see if you watched this far in the video, and if you did, then that's huge brownie points for you. Might even add something else in there. But yeah, be sure to join the Goats Wildlife Discord, links down below. I do a ton of I don't. We did a giveaway not too long ago, and I plan to do more giveaways in there. So that's honestly a great chance for you to get more opportunities to get gifts and cool things, kind of like this shirt right here that has a Goats Wildlife logo on it. You might want that one as well. I'm giving away hoodies right now though, and we might do shirts as well, whichever one you want. But be sure to join the Goats Wildlife Discord so you don't miss out on that. Follow me on Snapchat as well. Follow me on Instagram as well. Goats Wildlife literally on everything. But again, Petra Henning, you're the winner. I appreciate you guys so much for participating, and comment down below. Let's do another giveaway. Comment down below what I should put inside this Repticribs enclosure. And again, shout out to Mo and Alina for the Reptile Room STL. I appreciate you guys making it this far in the video. I love you guys. God loves you. Spread love, not hate. And I'll see you guys in the next one. It's time to eat that big boy meal. Yeah.